we got to pretend like, we love local neighbors.
Because we thought that one I was
What word do you like?
It's like, local after.
Otherwise, how many this one from here? I think it's like
I was VP of Latvia. I'm right now.
So hello everyone. It's so nice to see you all. Thank you for finding the room and showing us somewhat on time. So I'm Paula. Okay, I might even click the slide. So I'm Paula. I'm the regional coordinator of NET, and I'm more than happy to welcome you here in Riga. Not because it's the place where I started my ESN journey, but it's also my home city where I was born and raised. So if you need some tips about Riga, you can ask me. So, the regional platform is a very special event for any of the ESNers. For some of you, it's going to be the first event. Can you raise the hands for whom it's the first international event? Okay, we have so many people who are attending international event for the first time. What can I say to you? Be curious, learn from each other, find some friends, hopefully, and who knows, maybe you will find also the love of your life. For those who are attending international events already for the second, maybe third time, or already in the ESN dinosaur stage, what I can say for you, lead by the example, help the newbies to show what ESN is really about. It's about the joy, it's about the friendships, and it's also about the happiness. When it comes to the region itself, I would say NET is a very unique region. You would agree with that, right? We maybe be cold because the weather outside is cold, we don't see a lot of sun, we can be a bit grumpy, but we have very warm hearts. And if I talk about the NET itself, for me it's like a family. And that's the feeling that I want to give to you as well. When you leave this event, you will feel like you have found your ESN family. And when we go back to the NET, I want to also welcome ESN Iceland, who is where is ESN Iceland? So we have ESN Iceland back there. For those of you who don't know, ESN Iceland joined back ESN Network this year, and this is their first regional platform they are attending. I also want to give a big shout out to Orkus, who won the Erasmus Destination of the Year 2024. And of course, I'm not mentioning all of the ESN awards that NET got during the EGM component, because it's too much to count. But you should be proud of yourselves. And what can I say? During this week, learn from each other. Be friends and friendly with each other. And I hope this event will stay in your memory for a really long time. And of course, this event, it's not like I did this event alone, no. I don't have that much free time. Of course, there's a team behind all of this. There's Aurelie, my partner in crime for this event, our interim NET regional coordinator. There's OC, volunteers, content team and facilitators. And I wouldn't be more glad to work with anyone besides you. And thank you for helping me. And now I give the floor to Aurelie. Thank you.
Hi everyone. My name is Aurelie, and if you don't know how to pronounce it, you can just think of, oh, really? And that will be my name. Back at the beginning of my ESN career in Denmark, I decided to go on a crazy adventure by becoming head of OC for NEP Aarhus, which was the first NEP right after COVID. It was a really intense adventure, and I still remember how it felt. It was a combination of joy, excitement, a feeling of community and belonging that I will always remember. And this is at NEP that I firstly discovered what was ESN outside of my country and how big and united we were as a region. Now, a lot of things has happened. I went from local level to national level, I went to educate, I participated to many international events, but every time I was going to these international events, I was looking forward for one thing, to meet with NET people again. I was always looking forward to meet them. At General Assemblies, standing together and united. At EGM, also standing together, supporting each other, even though we were competing against each other. This feeling, this community, this love, this care, I wanted to feel it one more time. And maybe for the last time. I have been there for quite a while now, and it's now soon for me to leave this network. And that is why I stand in front of you today. Because one of my biggest and strongest dreams was to be regional training coordinator for NEP. This event, our event, the one that made me want to stay and continue to be a volunteer and work harder. And now this dream came true, and I couldn't wish for better people to participate to this experience with. I hope that you will appreciate all the hard work we put into this, and I'm very happy to welcome you all. And in this journey, I have also been accompanied by lovely people, my content team. Can you please come? This wonderful team, they helped me shaping the agenda and all the content logistics behind the stage. And I think they deserve to introduce themselves to you.
Hi. Those were some really great speeches. It's going to be hard to follow up. But yes, I'm Christina. I've been in ESN for a few years now. Mostly active around training events, either on the side of OC or in the content team. I'm very excited to be here. It's the first time that I'm in NEP. I'm actually from ESN Greece, but I live in Oslo now, and I thought this was a fitting start to meeting a lot of the people here. I'm very excited to get to know you, and I hope you have fun, and I hope you feel like you learned something.
Okay, hi, I'm Joanna. I'm from Poland, and my ESN journey started after my Erasmus, like for many people, I believe. But for me, it was a little bit tricky because my uni didn't have ESN section, so I decided to create one. It didn't last very long, unfortunately, but it helped me to know ESN, to meet amazing people, the community, and I just fell in love. So after the section unfortunately had to leave the network, I decided to stay, and I decided to keep being active during different events and trying to share the feeling of the community and family that I found. So I hope that you will feel some of it after this event and during this event, and like Christina said, that you will leave Riga with new knowledge and new friendships. Thank you.
Of course, there is the content team, but there is also other people, the facilitators. All the people who are facilitating during NEP, can you raise your hand or stand up? Maybe you can stand up. Stand up. And there is way more. I think in total we are 18 or 20 facilitators for this event, which is huge. And without them, this event would not be possible either. So thank you so much, and looking forward to what you're going to create. You can sit down again. And before I give the mic to Simone, I would like to highlight something that happened. Very special thoughts for Gassan, I wrote. Don't worry, he's not dead. He was supposed to be one of the facilitators coming to this event. Gassan is from Jordan, and unfortunately his visa got rejected. And this is just one example among many other examples that we've experienced in this network. And I think it is important that we raise it, and that we still talk about it, and that we are aware that we are privileged. And Gassan had 2 sessions, and they will still be facilitated by someone else. Isabella and Noemi will be taking their sessions. So he will still be there somehow. Yes. But of course, this lovely network wouldn't exist if there was not a president. So I would like to invite Simone on stage.
But it's okay. I can stay here, no problem. I hope that you hear me. Normally I don't need a mic. I'm from Sweden, so I'm loud. But today I will try to use it and not to be too loud. Dear participants, dear friends, dear partners, welcome to NEP Riga 2025. It is a pleasure to open this event on the behalf of the International Board and to see so many of you here today. Before anything else, I want to express our sincere gratitude to our hosting university, to the organizing committee, and to the partners and institutions that support this event. Your contribution makes it possible for our volunteers from all across the region, Europe and beyond, to be here today, to meet each other, to learn and to build new ideas together. NEP Riga 2025 brings together volunteers from Denmark, Finland, Sweden, Norway, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and now once again Iceland. This return makes an important moment for our region that have a long history. Yes, and Denmark was the first one from the NEP region that joined ESN in 1990, but it also shows its capacity to evolve. This is not just a new chapter for the region, but it's also a new chapter for the Erasmus generation, because right now we are in a crucial moment for the future of the Erasmus Plus program. The European Union has now started the discussion for the multi-financial framework. This fancy name is basically the budget of the European Union, that will also define the next 7 years of the Erasmus Plus program. This negotiation will shape how ambitious Europe can be in expanding mobility, make it more inclusive and opening opportunities for more students. But no matter how ambitious is on the paper, the real impact happens at local level. When students arrive in our countries, many times the ESN and ESN volunteers who welcome them, help them to settle and make their first days abroad a little less overwhelming. It is our sections that mobility becomes more than it's thanks to our section that mobility becomes more than a policy goal. It becomes a personal human experience, and it is why the work of our network truly matters, and we always have to remind this. This event is part of this work. The regional platform is a space to learn, to share, and to prepare ourselves to meet the opportunities and the challenges ahead. While we are here, similar gatherings are happening all around Europe, from Santiago in Spain to Yerevan in Armenia. Different places, but same purpose, making our network stronger together. Over the next few days, I encourage you to fully embrace this moment. Use it, share your experiences, question yourself and question other people, and be inspired. What happened here has an impact that goes far beyond these rooms and the rooms where we'll be staying in the next few days, but it shapes the work that we are doing in our sections and the experience that we offer to international students. Welcome to NEP 2025. And now I leave the floor to Annette from the European Parliament office in Riga.
Thank you so much, Simone. I just hesitated a moment whether I was going to introduce myself, but this is perfectly fine. Thank you so much for inviting me. I've been thrilled when I've been thinking about this event for a long time. I arrived in Latvia in April, and one of the first persons I met was Paula, who was trainee in the European Parliament office in Riga, and who, you know, after a few days you started to talk about this event, and it has been in my calendar for a very, very long time. I happen to be a Dane, but it's a long story how I ended up in Latvia, but it's a fantastic
city, it's a fantastic country, so make the best out of it and enjoy as much as I've enjoyed over the last months. I really hope that people really seize the essence of this country and this beautiful city while you're here. I also wanted to say something else, which is that you are such a privileged generation. I know you live in turbulent times. The world order is changing. You'll have reasons to be less optimistic when it comes to the future. But at the same time, you are the Erasmus generation, and I can say that from the heart because I am the last generation who could not profit from Erasmus. I can tell you, just no, let me start otherwise. Just think just a second, how did you become involved in Erasmus? How did you think about, using this exchange program in your own part of the past? Of course the internet didn't exist when I was your age. So, and how did you get the idea to go and study in France? Well, I don't know, it was just a strong belief that my future would be more fun, more exciting, more interesting if I had an international perspective. And then what did I do? I went to the French embassy and asked if I could get some information, and I got a little folder, and I went to international summer schools that were posted, on paper at the university, and you could apply via a letter that was sent. And financing, how did I get that? I was happy to see it again, a little poster where it was possible to apply for the French government's grant. So I applied for that. I applied for the university in Paris, and suddenly I got a real letter, about the fact that I'd been admitted, and not only had been admitted, but I also had the financing in place, thanks to the French government. But this was a very long process, and it was super complicated. Not to talk about getting what I did in Paris to get that recognized as part of my studies. So, a few months after, I realized that if I just waited a couple of months or a year, everything would have been much easier. And I really envy you this possibility that you can use these options and these opportunities. I worked in Brussels for a couple of years, and in Brussels we talk about the Erasmus couples, we talk about Erasmus babies, we talk about Erasmus as a successful project for European integration. And it's not about making babies or finding a partner only, but it's also, it's definitely about having relations, having a network in other countries, understanding that there are more ways of doing this than just your own. I also wanted to say before I finalize my speech that for me it's also interesting to find out that you have this, what you call it, the Northern European platform. For me this is what I would call the NB8. Before the Baltic countries joined the European Union, we talked about the Nordic countries, which was Nordic 5, the 5 Nordic countries, and then came the 3 Baltic countries, and then we started to talk about 5+3, because the Baltic countries were invited for international meetings from time to time. I had passed as a diplomat, so this was really important to us that suddenly the Baltic countries were part of the Nordic region. And now we don't talk about 5+3 anymore. Now we talk about NB8, which is the 8 Nordic Baltic countries. So it's interesting that you mirror that as well, because this is a very strong cooperation. I know you come from other countries as well, but the fact that there is much more focus on the Nordic Baltic cooperation that has ever been in my lifetime. that is really an interesting perspective as well. And we know the reasons why, but that doesn't change the fact that we have a shared community of values. We have a strong tradition of having open borders, being able to travel freely, being able to communicate, especially among the Scandinavians, because we share a language. But there is this strong connection, and I hope that you will feel it, whether you are nationals from the 8 countries or not, that you will feel that there is a certain Nordic spirit, and you will carry that with you for the next days. So thanks a lot for inviting me to say these words, and I hereby declare the what do you call it? The ESN 2025 for open, and have a wonderful time here.
Good evening. On behalf of ESN Latvia, it's my absolute pleasure to welcome you all to North European platform. It's amazing to see so much people, volunteers, partners and friends from across the network. ESN is a network built to support students throughout their mobility journeys. Everything we do is driven by the goal of making international experience better, easier, and more meaningful. NEP gives us a chance to grow, to learn from each other, and strengthen our ability to support students in the best way possible. This is where we connect, share ideas, and continue to improve what we do best. The OC, RST and CT have worked very hard to make this event possible for you. Make sure to make the most of your time here, meeting new people and enjoy the event to the fullest. The time has come. Once again, welcome to Riga, welcome to Latvia.
Hello, I'm Justina, the head of C, and I also want to say some few words for you. I want to warmly greet you in Riga, capital of Latvia. Hello. This time around, we are welcoming more than 110 participants, the biggest NEP so far. I still remember my first regional platform, NEP Vilnius. The long bus ride to Vilnius, the vice OC of this event, then President of ESN Jelgava. That is the time we truly bonded. During this event was the first time I spoke up in ESN, felt understood, and dared to strive. It was during these days that an alliance was made, an alliance that made the National Board of ESN Latvia Monday, 2025. So in many ways, regional platforms have been so meaningful for me. And ESN Latvia, we had a great year this time. So it is truly a great pleasure to potentially create a similar experiences for you, dear participants. Please take most of it and enjoy. From now, I will ask Annika to come on stage to say a few words about safety. Your safety, so it's enough.
Hello Karanka. I'm volunteer coordinator for this net, and I just want you to meet the safety team. So Ilse, our vice organizer. Sorry, I'm very. My English doesn't English anymore after today. We have Daria and Naomi as the safety team leads. You can see Daria in the door with this vest. So the people who is wearing this vest, since it's harder to remember the face, we have vest. So if you see the vest, you know that's the person, safety. But I also want all the volunteers to stand up. The volunteers. I mean for the event. I forgot we all volunteers. So here, almost everyone was attended the safety training from ESN. So not only the people with the vest, also the people with the red T-shirt with the volunteer tag, also even organizers. You can find them. You can sit down. Thank you. You can find them if you feel unsafe or if you need anything. Anything. If you feel unwell emotionally, it's fine. I'm a very good hugger. So if you want anything, just reach out to us. Don't worry. We are here to help you and to keep you safe. And also we have an info point in that corner. Venkat say, yeah. If you can see him, he's there, and around him there's an info point with the safety stuff. So we have bandage, tampons, pads, gloves. I don't think you will need that, but we will need that if you are getting injured. So I will highly recommend not to get injured, but yeah. So yeah, that's all from me, and stay safe and stay happy. And I will be. Sorry, I forgot one. If you are staying in hotel, as most of you staying, we also have 2 people there. So Ilse and Elena, they are also from organizing committee. So if you need anything while you are in hotel, so you know whom to go. So both of them are not here at the moment, but yeah, you can reach them out through the chats, and yeah, or you can ask. That's all from me, and I will give my back.
Okay.
No.
I clicked the slide accidentally.
Go back.
You didn't say anything. Now.
Now we officially open NEC Riga 2025.
So, the official part is ending now. Now I'm going to ask Georgie to come on stage and introduce us what's going to happen so far from this moment. Georgie, ready? Hello. Okay, wait 1 minute. He's going to come back up and explain what's going to happen from now. Thank you.
Hello everybody, how are you feeling? That's nice, that's what we need today. First of all, welcome to NEC Riga. I'm so excited to present social programs, and this morning we already had a scavenger hunt. I hope you